Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more EarthBound. Last time, we turned cake into poo. This time, we find ourselves back in Summers with the Chosen Four meant to save the world united into one group at last. Feels so good to have them all together, but before we get started here today, I need to correct an absolutely unforgivable goof. I would say that you guys taught me about this, but you didn't. I knew about it, and I just forgot. Which actually makes it worse, because how could I forget to do this? For the very specific moment, after getting the Stoic Club's phone number, but before calling them, talk to the Hitman. Try placing a call to the strip, sorry, I mean Stoic Club. That's it for today. Hitman, tutorial NPCs are so undesirable, I wouldn't doubt it if you spend lots of time in said place, hence the slip. We're gonna talk to him one more time in the present timeline, because it's kind of directionless what you have to do after getting poo in the party. Scaraba Cultural Museum. Scaraba Cultural Museum. Scaraba Cultural Museum. That's it for today. You're kind of a card, you know that? You're actually a pretty good character, and I'm appreciating you more than I thought I did, which is kind of cool, because it's always great learning about new things in your favorite games. Okay, well, I guess we're going to be demonstrating poo in battle for the first time, now that he's in a fight that doesn't take away his arms, legs, ears, eyes, and mind. Alright, so, giving poo a bit of a chance to shine. I guess that means he can polish poo. He has a bash command, yet he has no equipment to speak of. At least, not right now. He just kind of fights with his fists and without needing to use any sort of equipment. He has a very free inventory right away, giving him already a very unique trait that no one else really has. He has a command called Mirror that we'll be showing off in a moment. I know it's the thing that immediately jumps out at you, so I didn't just want to not acknowledge it. As for his PSI, he has the beta stages of Freeze and Thunder, though no fire. Paula is the only one to have that ability. Poo only has the beta stages, making him a little bit behind the curve compared to Paula, and not just because he's lower level. He's not able to use PSI attacking moves as powerfully as Paula does. Additionally, he has healing capabilities similar to Ness, but they are not as powerful as Ness's healing powers. He is still your dedicated healer. He's also capable of using shields, which actually is pretty comparable to Paula, but he only gets the physical shield and not the PSI one, and you cannot have both shields on at the same time. The newer shield will cancel out the old one, so don't even think about doing that. As I've said, Poo works great as a dedicated spellcaster because even though his max PP is very low, he's able to recover it much easier than other characters. As for the mirror, Poo can die a horrible death while holding up a mirror because it was not a... Okay, what he is able to do normally... Great first showing in combat there, buddy. You're a real martial arts master. The pride of Dalam himself, isn't he? Okay, he tried turning into the crazed sign. Poo will become an AI-controlled copy of the enemy that fights on your side. There are reasons why you would want to... What? Well, that's cool. That was worth losing a party member over. Yeah, he is able to copy the enemy. There are times where you'd want to do this, and I will be going over the more opportune moments to do it, but it's an ability I don't use terribly often. It's kind of funny that we're seeing this now, because... this is one of my biggest complaints with EarthBound, and it's something that just never came up because I'm pretty experienced in how to play the game. We're gonna go to the hospital, and if we bring Poo back... Alright, that's not really so bad. But let's say that Poo and Jeff look like they were just kind of mingling there at it for a second. Anyway, if you were to get a game over, you would respawn with only Ness. The other party members would be dead, and when you bring them back at the hospital, they would have 0 PP, meaning you gotta go to the, you have to go to the hotel to rest them up. It's a really mega inconvenience, especially if you were to die in the middle of, say, the mines in the Dusty Dunes Desert, and you were to have saved in the Dusty Dunes Desert, having to walk all that way back to Fourside. It's a big inconvenience, and even though EarthBound's not really a terribly hard game, it has a harsh penalty for dying in the form of inconvenience. One of the harshest penalties for dying I think I've seen in an RPG, and it's just kind of annoying and takes a long time. I've had it take upwards of like 20 minutes or so. It's not that big of a deal once you have teleport, which is why I was saying that it's kind of funny that this didn't come up until now, because now it's not that bad. You can just go to Saturn Valley and instantly heal up. But before that point, yeah, harsh punishment for dying, almost unreasonably so. Tutankhamun's casket. Tutankhamun's pencil box. I saw a chubby kid about you. That does not fit into the theme. He looked like he was awfully wealthy. He was being extravagant. Come on. Tutankhamun's lunchbox. I wonder if they had lunchboxes in ancient Egypt. It'd be kind of funny if they actually did. Ram-Raisin the Third's casket. Ram-Raisin the Fourth's casket. Ram-Raisin the Fifth's training pot. I guess maybe Egypt collapsed when he was still a baby, so that's all they had to bury him in was his toilet. Mumble, mumble. Why would Mr. Spin for Force Museum try to call me? I bet he just wants to brag about something. Well, let him try. I wonder what he wants to tell me. Bah! I dare him to try and upstage me. Oh, pardon me, I was just talking to myself. You people who talk to yourselves in video games are awfully suspicious, you know that? I'm just saying. This room is being remodeled, so I can't show it to you. Oh, the samurai kid is here. Will he be giving me that gem? No! Excuse me. So what he just handed me is not a gem. I'm going to really enjoy this cookie that I just got. Let's pretend this conversation never took place. While I'm pretending, you go on in. Pooh didn't want to put up with Ness's antics. He solved the puzzle for us, whether we liked it or not. Now, this room is a little bit special. Those are enemies over there. One of them nudged towards us very slightly. You see that? That's not creepy. Yeah, they're nudging towards us as we're moving a little bit. I'm going to go back out and back in, because I need to be very careful with how I do this. We're going to rush at it. Okay, got into a battle with one. They will never attack you together. This is the Shattered Man, a pretty powerful regular enemy, and it's even able to immobilize you by, well, I won't spoil it. You can see for yourself if it gets a chance to even attack, that is. Pooh, let's have you have a better debut than your last one. I know that that's contradictory and doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but you were looking like you were worth about as much as the thing that you are named after. Growl the lunge forward, 200 damage to Ness. Come on. His body's solidified so we get a free turn. Good. All right, that's awesome. It's able to give you a great big hug to immobilize you, which is kind of funny. I'm telling you because we're not going to see it, even though there is a second one there. You'll see momentarily. Paula gets her level up. Pooh gets a level up, which he desperately needed. I at least give him points for not joining at level 1, like everyone else. Okay, level 20. I'm being very careful with this because like I said, I want to do something special. Level 21. And Magnet Alpha, another way of recovering his PP. Okay, read the sign. Pooh read the hieroglyphs. To fight against the invaders, we built this pyramid fortress. However, our efforts were futile, and we lost. Nonetheless, our pyramid was protected by the gods of Scaraba. The invaders will be reborn every millennium and will attack again. Even now, the invaders hide beyond space and time and build their evil stronghold. A place out of time is beyond the dark, and is even farther beyond the lost underworld. The deep darkness is shrouded. It is without light. Only one with the Hawkeye can pierce the dark. The Sphinx now watches over everything, waiting for the coming of a truly brave hero. Dance in front of the Sphinx. Ness, let's go to Scaraba. The pyramid is the key. Run, 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 run. I gotta run. Okay, get a picture of the hieroglyphs. It's a reward for studying. So yeah, studying and all that crap. Yeah, it should go with Jeff. Using your human civilization class. Go, go, go. Okay. I recommend that if you are a fan of little fun obscure tricks, you leave one of those enemies alive. I try to be very careful when I move about that room. That's why I was stressing out so much. It will not be obvious why for a very long time, but you'll see. Speaking of random fun trivia, you do not have to answer that phone. You can leave the area. Don't worry, it'll still be ringing when you get back. Might as well answer it. Hello. Is this Mr. Fork of the Scaraba Cultural Museum? Doesn't sound like you. Well, I'll quickly tell you my story, because I'm busy. I found something so extraordinary that mere words could not do it justice. What do you mean, who am I? Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, Mr. Spoon from the Forsyth Museum of Natural History. Look, Mr. Fork, I'm not exaggerating this find. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. It's outrageous. Click beep. If you know the contents of that phone call, you can go to the Forsyth Cultural Museum without ever hearing that phone call, and he will act as though you have talked to him on the phone. It's kind of a fun little speedrunning tactic that I remember finding really funny when I first learned about it. But we're not going off to the Forsyth Cultural Museum right away. I think you got some splaining to do, lady. I can no longer make magic cakes. But it doesn't matter because now I'm selling magic tarts, which taste even better than magic cakes. I only have this. The magic tart, 480 bucks. We're gonna buy that. We'll give that to, wow, we are full up on items. Don't want to buy anything else. You reminded me how much I love this job. I know, selling one tart for $480, I'd love my job too. Magic tart recovers about 20 PP and you can freely buy them. I'm not a fan of this. I think Pooh, his whole gimmick of being able to easily recover his PP is a cool idea for a party member with how remote that's been. But as soon as he joins, you can buy brain food lunches, you can buy magic tarts, and yes, those items are expensive, but they're easy to get a hold of. And his whole recovering PP easily by drinking water, it's just not special anymore. The second he joins, that special gimmick is kind of obsolete, and as a result, I just think he's not that good of a party member, unfortunately. As if you couldn't tell that already. Now, another thing about Pooh is that he's the first party member that changes things on the field, and not just in battle. Okay, yes, this guy's not actually showcasing it well. But Pooh is incredibly famous. He is the crown prince of the far-off country of Dalam. A lot of people know who he is, and as a result, NPC's text has now changed because they will speak directly to Pooh and not always to Ness. An example of this is you. Asian boy, you're so cool. Don't look at me like that. Pooh, I know she looks really good right now. Pooh, I know it might sound like I'm jealous, but you just have to trust me on this, that she is a mutating undead monster who wants to eat your flesh. And not in a kinky way. Our next stop is the one-stop shop. We're gonna go to the store, and I will show you that Pooh is not able to equip any item for sale here. He really is just a martial arts master and doesn't have much more to him than that. A strategy that I want to try out, that I've always wanted to, but didn't really think to, is loading Pooh up with super plush bears. He has a lot of free inventory space, he doesn't need any equipment, and I think it would just be kind of nice to make use of those items with him being such a low-level character, having an item take hits for him. I gave him 3, they got about 200 health each, they'd take a mortal blow for him, or possibly a semi-mortal blow for somebody else. You can't really control who it jumps in front of, but I like to think it's gonna save Pooh's life at least one time. Another thing about Pooh that is special, and this is something I can't take away from him in the way of usefulness, is teleport beta. Ness doesn't have that ability. It's the only thing about him that's immediately stronger than anyone else, and we're gonna use that to go to Forsyth very easily. Why just run really, really fast to where you want to go to get there quickly when you can go any place in the universe you've already been by just walking in circles? We're unlocking the secrets of this universe. Hey guys, did you know that last time we were in Forsyth, we went everywhere and didn't miss anything? Because I knew that. We never went into the dinosaur museum, and I said that we did everything, and that kind of stuck out like a sore thumb to some of you. And I understand. It did look a little bit funny. Hey, you, over there, get over here. The admission fee is $5 per person with a decimal point for some reason when nothing else has that. Is that okay with you? Is that maybe like a snobby way of telling the prices in this world because the common person doesn't do it and she's a hoity-toity artsy museum type? I think I might be looking a little bit far too into this, but what I'm not looking too far into is the appreciation of bones. Dinosaur bones believed to be from southern Scaraba. Don't ask for any details. Our research is continuing. Were you on top of the dinosaur's head, waiting to leap down whenever we'd show up? Because I think you were. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready to memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles! Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. What do you say? The museum should sell dinosaur t-shirts. Huge! Not you. Talking about the dinosaur bones. But they're my bones. And your bones. I wonder how many animals go extinct before human beings discover them. I want to see a live dinosaur sometime in my life. I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe you could check underground. That's where all the dinosaur bones come from. Maybe one of them's bound to be alive down there. You want to know something extraordinary? You know, there's a new singer named Venus at the top of the theater. Could you bring me your autograph on an eraser? Then I'll show you something extraordinary. Oh, if you can get her autograph on anything, don't worry about the eraser. I don't care if the autograph is written on toilet paper. Topola Theater it is. That was the other thing that we never saw was Venus performing. You see, I'm kind of stepping around things that make sense because we're going to do them later, but I should have explained myself better, so I don't blame you at all. Thanks a lot. Please hurry. The show will be starting any moment. Oh, baby, baby, baby! Don't make me hurt so bad! Those guys are all stone cold gone for you! Ow! You cute, sexy thing, you! Baby, sing to me! Sing to me only, baby! Venus! Just sing, and I can die a happy man, baby! I want to hold you tight, Venus! Baby! Venus! This game is too low resolution for her sequins, but not for the light given off by them. That's right, looks like we're justifying a stalker's behavior. It's not even remotely the worst thing that we have done to get what we need. You're a friend of the Runaway 5. Did you come to see Miss Venus? Come inside quickly. Don't let the other fans see you enter. Oh, you want an autograph? Okay, I'll give you my autograph on this banana peel. Here you go. I'm gonna hope that was written in silver Sharpie and not black Sharpie. Otherwise, when that banana peel does what it does when it's in the air long enough, you're not even gonna be able to see the autograph anymore. Oh, and this is a bonus. Apparently what was intended there was that she's kissing Ness, yet as a kid, I interpreted it as she was actually slapping Ness upside the face because she's rich and famous and her fame went to her head, and she thought she could do whatever she wanted to whoever she wanted. It's not my fault it was ambiguous. Why? At least some things never change. Can't say that we're friends with the curator. We gotta pay to get in a second time. Here you go. Venus's signed banana, though I want to see what this says before I use it. Signed banana. A banana skin with Venus's autograph. Riveting. You got it! That banana peel is an authentic Venus autograph? Yep, there's no doubt about it. Now for my promise. I'll tell you about something extraordinary. In the next room, there is a light shining from far, far below the manhole. There, I found a huge monster rat. I'm not trying to pull your leg. You go there and check it out for yourself. Well, that sounds intriguing. Giant lights shining at the end of tunnels is the very thing that we seek out. It's sort of our thing. And next time on EarthBound, we're gonna go chase after it. See you guys then.